Hey, hey, look at the empty fountain. Day 22. Hello, it's I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Blueprints, where I've been looking forward. We got 20 extra steps because I guess we were in the sauna yesterday. That might be good. I've been looking forward to this because we pumped water out of the fountain, and based on a map, I believe. Yeah, look at all these coins. These are presumably all the coins I threw in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That might be even more than I had thrown in. I guess I'll take them. I'm curious if, like, on every day, like, there'll be a few coins out here that are just, like, random coins as opposed to ones that I threw in. But yeah, I believe based on the underground map that I got a number of episodes ago, this should lead me around the back where the boats were in the reservoir and possibly be able to move the minecart and something, something, something. So I'm hoping we'll be able to make some kinds of useful permanent progress out here. But first, we go down the stairs. Alright, so under the fountain, that's what we got. Over here, oh, the basement door is locked. I need another one of these keys, which means I have to get to the anteroom to unlock this door. I believe this is what I just learned. Well, fortunately, the water will stay pumped out for a while. Okay, so I have to get to the anteroom again. I know one way to get to it is via the secret garden to open up one of the doors. I can't remember the other door that I opened once upon a time. And I guess so long as we're out here, I might as well... something the something? Draft the outdoor room. Root cellar, diggy spots, trading post I've never seen, so I think we're due to find out about this. Alright. So, in this place, there are digging spots. Tea! Let's see. Ooh! Dynamite. A little too dangerous to pick up. Okay, interesting. Could I just blow it up here? What is this? It's some kind of box where I'm rotating yellow things around the purple thing. Or, what am I doing? I'm not entirely sure. I'm having effects by pressing buttons, but I don't understand them. Also, mountains. Mountains are yellow, I think? One moment. Yeah, my goal is to get the yellows in the corners and then presumably the purple in the middle, but I think the yellows in the corners because we've seen yellow mountain flags in classroomy stuff. So why did that move like that? These just swapped positions. Yellow has a tendency to want to move upwards, it feels like. Can I... Oh! Okay. That resets it completely. That probably does too. Or maybe it's... I understand now. So I have to get a yellow to each corner and then lock it in as yellow. So if I do this and then touch the yellow, do they swap? They do. And then... Oh, you swapped all of them around. That's okay. I think. Because I can do... Not that. So I can lock this one in, and then I can move the yellow this way. Rats. Can't move it this way. Can I move? No, that doesn't work the way I want it to either. I need these guys to be rotated around differently. So I need you here, and then I can rotate you around. I can't articulate what I'm doing, but I'm doing something intentionally. There we go. I did it. I opened up. An allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. I get more money every day. Okay, that's totally worth it. Good job, Trading Post. I solved a puzzle that I'm not quite sure what was going on, but my brain knew enough to push the right buttons. Trading Post. Select an item to trade. You have no items to trade. Okay, so yeah, it's presumably items for other items. That's kind of what I guessed. That seems like it could be pretty useful, but it seems like one of those things that I should go and do like the first 3 ranks of the house first, and then come back to the trading post, and trade in some items for some other items or whatever. Just making sure there's nowhere else that I can walk around. Okay, cool. I like the allowance. And now we have a new motivation to get into the antechamber again. Presumably I'll be able to pick up another antechamber key and continue downstairs this way. That's my guess. That does, if I'm going to need multiple antechamber keys, it really does kind of drag out the game in a sense. But that's fine. All right. Do you need to be here whilst I am doing all my drafting? Probably not. Like, I don't want this to be a 100-episode LP. And so it feels like trying to cut out some of the stuff that's pretty samey is a good way to go. And it'll also help save my voice, because I've been playing a lot of this game, and my voice has been tired. So I'll see you when I see you. I found a treasure map. It is near the end, so rank 8. I've already kind of cut myself off mostly on the left-hand side, so that might be hard to do, but we have a treasure map. I've got an attic, and this is just the 3rd item I've gotten out of it, so we're still going to get some more good stuff. Magnifying glass, sure. It occurs to me, I've got all this inventory now. I have a treasure map, but I don't have a digging tool. And I still have a bunch of steps, so let's go out. I also just got some running shoes, which will help. Let's go out to the trading post and see if I can make a trade for a shovel. Select an item to trade, not the treasure map. I have even more, not the running shoes. Coin purse, I've already got a lot of money. I just picked it up, but I don't think that's going to be useful. Trade it for car keys? No thanks. How about the magnifying glass? Trade it for a salt shaker? No thanks. How about the lever? Trade it for a salt shaker? No thanks. How about the battery pack? Trade it for a salt shaker? No thanks. How about the running shoes? Trade it for a lockpick kit? That is pretty good. I think I actually will take that trade. And then I'm curious, can I trade that for a coupon book? No thanks. And I didn't try the metal detector. Gives me a vault key. Alright, it's good to know that that's available, but there's not a trade for a shovel here, sadly. But at least now I do have lockpicking kit. And so yeah, I don't think I'm going to run out of keys. So getting to that treasure map, like, we still need to find a digging implement. And we need to make sure we don't run out of steps. I should still have enough steps for what I'm doing. But yeah, I only have this one room. I guess there's one other room at the top of the boiler room that I could use. But it's a pain in the neck, so I don't want to. Observatory, I forget what the bonuses might be. They just kind of stack over time. So I'm up to 9 stars. Is there anything specific to 9? There is not. So I'll probably get 2 different bonuses. Yeah, this is something good. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. And a diamond. Okay, very nice. I like the observatory. It's definitely a draft me every time, you just keep getting stacking bonuses kind of room. I can dig that. It is a white knight, right? Yeah, I don't think it's black. Alrighty, okay. The trade-off of getting rooms with 4 doors. Ooh, rotunda. I've never gotten this room. It costs me 3 gems, but I think it's worth getting so that I have it, because these rare rooms have often been very valuable to find. I see, so I press the button and it rotates. Neat, so I could open 2 different ways just by like going like this now? Chugga lunga lunga lunga. Okay, so now that would be the, over to the foundation, so I want to rotate it twice more. Also, this is a new room. I should definitely read to see if there's any useful lore about it. But yeah, other than its utility, in terms of doors, that seems to be it. And so, from this point, I might as well try to get some more dead-end rooms that could be of utility to me. Let's see, a dining room, I prefer to save that for later. Security room is a good thing to have now, though that's going to use up my last gem. It is generally good to have. And I still have the parlor, so I'll be able to get more gems soon, I think. So I think I am going to spend the gem for security. And yeah, I do have a metal detector, so I'm less likely to pass by useful thingamadoos. Let's see what we got over here in the corner. I could play billiards. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. There's something in the center I've never seen before. So if I just do 3, that is incorrect. So what do I think the center square means? How about multiply by 5? That is incorrect. How about it means double it? That is incorrect. How about that means triple it? Okay, center square possibly triples your final score. So 3 plus 1 is 4 times 3 are 12. No, that was not correct. So here I did 9. It gave me a new puzzle. 3 plus 1 are 4. 3 turned into 9. Maybe it squares it, and so 4 turns into 16? It is a square. Yes, that's exactly what it does. Okay, I've learned a new rule about the billiards game. 5 minus 20. It squares it first. It's part of the blue steps. 5 squared is 25, minus 20 is 5. Okay, and we solved it. And I get some keys as my reward. Okay. Neato Bazito. And it's a good thing I came over here, because there's a gold coin. Alrighty. Hey, I found the conference room. I haven't found that in a while. It is a 4-door room. So our little luck factor thing is coming into play. And remind me. Safe code 9083, but it's in red. I should try that in all the safes, just in case the person who gave me the information that red is lies was also lying to me. Spreading items, right. Spread items will end up over here, apparently. So if I get any spreading rooms, I should totally draft them. The conference room only has 3 doors. It doesn't have 4. I'm a liar. In any case, this is the next door I'd like to go through to try to get to my treasure map. Although we're still looking for a shovel. Ooh, 7 locked doors. Cloister, I don't have enough gems for the cloister. I've never seen the cloister before. That's too bad, so I need to find more gems. So I guess we're taking the Great Hall. And unfortunately, I don't know its floor plans. The beeping suggests that there's something behind one of these left doors, I think. Yeah, I guess so. Or maybe behind here. I have a lockpick tool thing, so let's see if I can pick some locks. I did, and I got another gem. Good. And money. Also good. So that was worth it. And then there was still some beeping. I guess we'll try picking this guy. Wasn't able to pick it before I do others. Let's try to pick this. Success, and this is the way forward. And I guess there's something in the adjacent room over there. Let's take this forward now and not spend more keys unnecessarily. Secret passage. I could pick a room color. I could take the passageway. I should pick an orange room off the secret passage, and that'll almost certainly get me to where I'm going. That's what I should do. So, give me an orange hallway. Thanks for the coins. And I do like the foyer. Corridor is always unlocked. And so that'll ensure that I get where I'm going. And not cost me any gems. So this is what we're doing. So now, remind me, my treasure map. Well, rats, I still don't have the shovel, though. I keep forgetting this. I really need a shovel. Let's hope I find one somewhere, somehow. But I believe the treasure map was pointing to this room. I think I have to take the archives at this point. I hate doing it. A lot. No, I could redraw and choose a different set. Let's try that. Cloister I still can't afford. Pantry means that the treasure would be pointing here, I believe. Yeah, let's take the pantry for now. I feel like the smart thing to do... I thought I just heard a little ding. I'm going to have to re-listen to the audio of that, because I'm not low on steps. Is there something else that dings for some other reason that I'm not aware of? Oh, treasure map. So yeah, this looks like the spot. Now find something to dig with. Yes, exactly. So I could walk back to the south and go south of the conference room to try to explore these rooms and possibly find something there, which would be likely to spend fewer of my resources. But I'm already standing here. Alright, lockpick. Can't pick it. I still have 5 keys. Let's spin a key. Aquarium would cost me one of my gems. And then there's still the archives. Or the weight room, and I'd lose half my steps, which I can't really afford to do. There's a lot of doors available over here. I'm going to take the archives, because I just need to find some kind of closet that might contain my precious, namely the shovel. I should also look around here just to make sure there isn't like a shovel or something. Or anything else I can click on. It seems to be all the same stuff as usual. That's very red, but it's just the way the lighting is hitting the side of one of these books or something. Okay, going south means I'm a little less likely to run into locked doors. Dark room, can't see plans. That's not a big detriment, because I won't be able to see one of them anyway. So we'll just take the one that doesn't cost any gems and hope for the best. And what do we get? It's an outdoor room with a shovel. Ha 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 ha. How do I feel about this? Happy. Okay, which one was this? This was the terrace. Okay, we got ourselves a shovel. We are in business. Let's go dig up a treasure in the pantry. Alright, I managed to accomplish another thing that I wanted. Come on, treasure map. This seems to be the place. Time to start digging. Shovel. Alright, that's a lot of digging noises. Am I digging the Kingdom Come? One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. It's just a bunch of money? It contains 40 monies. And the coin purse made that even more. Well, I dug up a treasure. That was something I've been wanting to do for a while. However, it just gave me a bunch of money. And I haven't even, like, drafted the commissary or anything yet. There are a couple other digging spots I've seen. But I guess while we're here, next to the archives, we might as well get some more doors open. I only have 21 steps. Let's try to pick the lock. Use the key. Garage would give me more keys. Boudoir would give me more steps and doesn't cost me anything. That's what we're doing. Give me my delicious apples. Yum, 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 yum. There's a safe back there. And I don't have any new guesses on what to do. I forgot to mention, by the way, Herbert drafted his will in 93. The calendar said we were in a November that started the first on a Sunday. The first November that started on a Sunday after his will would have been in 1998, I think. And then there isn't another one until 2009 due to the way leap years kind of skip over it. And so anyway, the moral of the story is, I think it must be 1998, 5 years after he drafted his will. But we also had some text from him where he was trying to get all the paintings made for the estate. And he said, like, he had to get it done by Thursday. I think I arrived on, like, a Friday or a Saturday or something, and so I don't understand how that works. Did he know he was going to die, and did he know I was going to be able to get there the next day or something? Like, there's something fishy about that I forgot to mention at the start of the episode. But while I was reviewing all my notes and doing some offline work. Commissary, items for sale. Yes. Maybe I can trade some useful things and possibly also buy some fruit. Also, allegedly, am I detecting the items over here? Is there something in the trash? There's a key next to the trash can. Wow, I did not see that. Okay, thanks for the key. So, running shoes will help. I should just buy all this stuff, right? Because what else am I going to do with all the money? Sadly, there's no food here. But let's take some running shoes. Let's take the gems, definitely. Maybe I'll be able to get that green building that we kept seeing. Sledgehammer, sure, why not? I'm full of money. And gems. Yeah, let's buy out all the gems. Okay, I bought out the commissary. Good for me. Guess you can only wear one pair of running shoes at a time. And we do have something that we can draft over here. Can't pick the lock, but I still have 3 keys. Conservatory, address the rare... Yeah, I love this one. We're definitely taking that. Didn't even really look at the others. Hey, a place to dig. Nice. Old tin can. Gosh darn it. I wanted a turnip. Alright. Continue. So, locksmith, I've seen this frequently. It's unusual. Floor plans that are encountered on occasion, in frequency of which may contribute to their apparent prestige. It does sell rare keys. which is nice-ish. But I don't know I'm in a hurry. Like, I don't like dead-end rooms in general. Ballroom. I saw this and didn't draft it, like, back in episode 2 or something, and I've never seen it again. Alright, it's unusual. It seems really good. It's also a straight-through kind of room. Yeah, I want to see this one, so I'm going to confirm it now as commonplace. And the storeroom. I see the storeroom often enough. It's listed as commonplace. That's interesting. It's handy to like draft in a corner early on or whatever, just to get some early resources. But commonplace, we can move it back to standard. Yeah, I like those changes. Great. Okay. So we filled out the corner of the conservatory. Do I have any more rooms in the north? I don't think I do. And I haven't opened the antechamber, which is another one of my goals. If I got back to the trading post, I have a lot of items, but I'm not sure. Actually, what would be nice... A lot of things would be nice. They're not all going to happen. There are a couple of rooms I can draft in the southeast of the manor, so let me go back there. Alright, south of the conference room. I could do the showroom. Luxury items for sale. They had some expensive stuff that was good. I don't remember all the details. Let's do that. I guess I just go to the counter somewhere. There we go. Oh, chronograph. Tell me more about this. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. What does that mean? You are more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. So things like the library, where next time you come back you get a book, or the mail room, next time you come back you get a package. Rewind time after drawing new floor plans. I don't understand what rewind time means in this context. Master key opens all normal doors. Wow. Okay. Emerald bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem cost of floor plans. And that's something we saw someone wearing in a photograph. An ornate compass. When drafting, you can rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. I see. Neat. Chronograph I'm really interested in. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans, and you're more likely to draw tomorrow rooms. Alright. We found a way to purchase an expensive item. I don't quite understand how it works. You may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. So rewind time. So does that mean I can look at the 3 things that are here and rewind time now and like not choose one of them? Once you've drawn floor plans, you must select one to draft. So that's not what it is. Freezer. Ooh. I could save my money and then not use anything until tomorrow. That's actually a really reasonable thing to do. That's a good tomorrow room. Yeah, let's take the freezer and I can save all these gems and the rest of my money for the next day. So those have been frozen. Someday we'll figure out how to get boiler room stuff in here, I imagine. Today's not that day. And in here, yeah, it just shows the painting-y things. Yeah, okay. Neat. Does that mean I'm done? It does not, because I might as well also walk back to the trading post and see if I can trade for any other items that I've never had before. So let me go run back and do that. Oh, and also there will be a feast for me in the dining room. Nom 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 nom. I would like to have dinner, please. Oh, wow, I get 30 steps because I have a showroom. How delicious. I got all these steps. Yo, trading post. What's up? I can trade in my treasure map now. I don't need it anymore. I could get car keys. It's not all that exciting. Broken lever was a salt shaker, right? Shovel can be traded for car keys. No thanks. Running shoes for a lucky rabbit's foot. I don't really need it at this point, but it's nice to know. Sledgehammer for car keys. Chronograph. That's worth a ton. For the secret garden key. And actually, there is one more room. Can I can't draft the secret garden there, though, can I? I need to think about that one for a second. So if I look at my map, there is a room north of the boiler room. It's a pain in the neck to turn on because I have to route power around a bunch of ways. But I have the steps to get back there. And I might be able to draft the secret garden here. I think it has to be on the outside. So the secret garden key could be useful to me. And the chronograph, yeah, would draw a tomorrow room. Like the other tomorrow rooms I know are dead-end rooms anyway. Maybe I can get a corner room here and then get the secret garden. So yeah, I'm going to do the trade. Okay. We came up with a plan. Chronograph for the secret garden key. Trade. Also, I'm just curious if I trade the secret garden key for the silver key. I see. No trade, thanks. And is there anything else I would want to trade? Like the treasure map was for what? For car keys? Like, I might find the garage, but I've already been in the car, but I definitely don't need the treasure map anymore, so we'll trade the car keys, and could I trade that in for a coupon book? Yeah, I don't need that. Okay. Okay. I will meet you back in the boiler room. There's a chance that I won't be able to draft the room that I need because I don't have any gems. That just occurred to me, but there's nothing I can do about it at this point. Oh, hey, there's a place to dig in the boiler room. I found a worthless old tin can. Good for me. Also, the metal detector was going off. Why was the metal detector going off a moment ago? Thought when I was over here. What is it ticking on? It's definitely going off. But I don't know why. Maybe there's something above me. That must be what it is. Okay, in any case. I have to turn this on because I have to move this so that I can turn this on. So in order to move that thing, I think that'll do it. That did not do it. Didn't I turn you on? No, I turned you off, apparently. Oops. Okay, well now you're on. Which means you're on. But I actually don't want you on, I want you off. So if I turn you off, do you stop in the right spot? Yes. Now I'm capable of turning you on. Which means I can come and rotate this. Which means the elevator gets power. Which means I can get to the door. And then, where's the beeping coming from? I don't understand the metal detector. It says I'm very close to whatever it is. It says I'm closest to it right here. Is it detecting? I don't understand, metal detector. What are you doing to me? Is it somehow something up here? No. Is there something on the ground right here that I'm not seeing? Or in the wall? I don't understand. And I don't think turning these are going to make any difference. Alright, let's not worry about it. Oh, is this a keycard activated? What is going on here? Do I need both of these powers turned on in order to undo this? I think I do. Oh, yuck. Oh, yuck. Oh, I got one of them and it unlocked the door and now there's a door behind it. And where am I? First of all, I tried a lockpick. Okay, I can't pick it. So I just want to use a normal key, right? Let me just double check where I am in the... Yeah, because I can't use my special key here, I'm pretty sure. I think I have to be on the edge. So then I want an L-shaped room. The weight room would work just fine. Great. And then hopefully it has a locked door and I can use my special key. I'm happy to lose the steps, because I don't need them at this point. I don't see anything lying around the weight room. And yeah, so then I want to do this. I couldn't use my special key because it didn't have a locked door. Would a breaker box help me? Would a drawing room help me? I can't do that one. I don't think so, so let's redraw and see if we get lucky with anything. I don't have money to try to purchase any of that. So... yeah, I mean, I guess we just draw the furnace and now we're out of luck. Except... your accounts have been thawed. Being in the furnace unthawed my accounts from the freezer. This is unexpected. This is very unexpected. Kind of in a bad way. Can I get back to the freezer now? I didn't want them thawed. I wanted to save all this stuff for tomorrow. Okay. You may find yourself starting to sweat after drafting this room. Okay, that's not just flavor text. That's an actual mechanical interaction. Do I have enough steps to get back to the freezer? I don't think I do. I am in possession of running shoes, however. Yes, I still have the running shoes, so the running shoes might save me. Oh, but if I go back through the weight room, I think it only takes the weight room penalty once. Yeah, this just went down by one step. Okay, this is worrisome. I have all this money I'm potentially about to lose. Wish me luck. I got 2 steps for going into the bedroom. That's a nice bonus. That might actually make it so that I can get there now. Still be very careful. I have to go all the way down to the den. Yeah, the running shoes are actually doing a really good job for me here. So from here, up, and then turn around. I think I have just enough steps now. And so the freezer is just through here. So if I re-enter the freezer, can I freeze my stuff again? Yes, I did it. I froze my stuff again. And it actually shows a thermometer. That's pretty interesting. Okay, but with my stuff frozen, then I think I want to call it a day. What did we accomplish today? We discovered that treasure might just be money. We discovered I'm going to need another antechamber key to unlock the basement below ground under the fountain. We discovered the trading post, which is mildly useful. Grand Manor of Fire and Ice. Interesting. I took 100 steps. I don't think I've ever taken that many steps before. And yeah, the 2 new rooms, I guess, were the... what were the 2 new rooms? I'm looking through the list. The trading post was one. But what other room did I get that was new? Oh, the rotunda, the rotatable room, was the first time I had drafted that. That's right. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that felt like a productive day. Yeah, still need to get back in the antechamber, though, in order to make progress, it feels like. And so that's going to be a challenge. But we got more allowance. I forgot about that. So that'll help indefinitely. And I'll be starting with a lot more resources tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow I can push deep and try to get into the antechamber or something. I don't know. I say tomorrow, I mean in the next episode. You know what I mean. I'm going to say I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more blueprints. For now, bye-bye.